Alright, so this is just a little update for some of you guys that may not know already. I sold the Hyphonics Brutus 2400 amp. I'm going to be purchasing another amp shortly, or sometime soon, and I'm going to be taking out the one run of install bay zero gauge that I have going from the front to the rear, because it's super small, more like 4 gauge if that. And I bought some new Concepts CCA wire that they have, zero gauge of course, and I'm going to be doing 2 runs of positive from the front to the back, as well as 2 runs of negative from the front to the back, and that should help me a lot also, especially with the new amp that I'll be getting. Got some inputs here from Project DB. Has 8 zero gauge spots and 4 gauge spots right there. Got 2 of those for the rear battery, and then I'll be ordering more if I end up getting another battery for the trunk. And these are X-Scorpion 300 amp circuit breakers right here for the 2 positive runs going from the front to the back. And I chose this over, the fuses that most people use, simply because I can, I can hit the button and it'll disconnect it. I mean, this is just a little visual right here, but it actually disconnects it internally. So I don't have to, unbolt anything or whatever and shove it back and it'll be connected. And there is a LED right here, it's hard to see, right there. And that'll be turned on if it has power, I guess, or maybe when it's off or something, I'm not for sure. Anyway, moving on to this. This is for my subs, or my sub. No, not plural yet. I picked it up at Lowe's. They were like less than $5 each, and it accepts up to 6 gauge wire, and I'll be using the new Concepts wire that I bought as well, 8 gauge power wire from them for my sub. Going from the sub to the box, outside of the box it'll be connected to these, which will be mounted on the box with those 2 screw holes right there, and two positive, or 1 for positive, 1 for negative. Both the positives will be hooked on, to, like, say this side right here, these 2 positive from the sub and 2 negative from the sub, since I'm wiring in parallel for 1 ohm with a dual 2 ohm sub. And I can use the other 2 for, to run to the amp or whatever, and the other ones are just extra for whatever, I don't know. And so that's that. Here's the new Concepts wire right here. Let's see. It's 8 gauge wire right here. Let's see if I can do that. Well, anyway, focusing problems on my phone. Yep, got about 20 feet of red, and then moving on in here, cover the camera. We have 50 feet of brand new zero gauge from new Concepts right here. Has over 5,000 strands, I believe, for CCA. 50 feet of brand new wire, and 2 runs of used wire, 1 run of black, 1 run of blue, and I'll be using it for, to help with the 50 feet will be 2 runs of positive, then the used will be my negative, and I'll just put electrical tape around it or whatever to distinguish the 1 blue run for negative, and a couple other smaller runs for the big 3 if I decide to use it. And let's see, here's the black new Concepts 8 gauge wire. Same thing as the red, just different color for the negative for the sub to help tell what's what. And pretty soon, like I said, I'll have the new amp, and I'll let you guys know how all this stuff goes. So, yep, peace.